Well, yes, another pointy thing you see for this weekend, and this one is slightly higher end than last Saturday, so let's have a listen to it and I'll tell you what I can. Let's go! So let's have a listen to these blisteringly hot EMGs, starting with the bridge on the noisy setting. Into the centre. And onto the neck. Let's see if they'll clean up. And starting again with the bridge pickup, there's no push-pull stuff on these, they're EMGs, nice and brutal. Into the centre. And onto the neck. Yes, so right, let's have a look. So this one also is made in Korea, and let's see if we can have a good look at those. It's got some nice Grover tuners on it, so I rather like those. And it does tell you that it's made in 2004, and like that one that we had last week, it's got a lovely big fat volute. I do like that. So yes, of course, and you can see the maker's mark. If I get out of the way, you might be able to see it anyway. Esp. So yes, again made in Korea, and these were only made for a couple of years, 2004 to 2006, and they were expensive. They're expensive when they're new. It's as you can see, it's a set neck. It's a maple neck, in fact, a Canadian rock maple, anyway, certainly, and set into a mahogany body, and it tells us there on that. I didn't take, so it's still got the little plastic film thing on there, you know, the bit of cling film they put on your control cavity plate, because that sticker, which is on top of the cling film, does tell you that this was inspected in America. So I thought I'd leave it on. So ESP do make guitars in the United States of America, in Southern California, where apparently it never rains. And they're also made in Japan and Korea and Indonesia, I believe, too. So LTD is the budget version of ESP, although these were not very budget at all. And when they were new in 2004, these were 150,000 yen, which is about 730 English quids. So they're a dear do. And I'm not surprised, because they're stuffed full of really, really nice things. They're well made, and they're made with decent bits. As we said, we've got Grovers up here, we've got rock maple for the neck and mahogany for the body, EMG 61s and 80s, which are active and I've just put a new battery in. So, and then you've got a Goto bridge and tunematic, and this black diamond checker plate. So the 400 BD, I believe, stood for black diamond, although I understand that there's also a bronze diamond. Weirdly, in the middle it does look a little bit bronzy, doesn't it? But it's in not bad nick. Now these things, they always get it around the horns, and this one is no exception. It's been, you know, touched in the pointy bits, but it, you know, looks nice, and it sounds awesome. And the most important thing, obviously, certainly for me, is that it's utterly brilliant to play. The string height is on the, well, not on the deck, it's about 1 mil or something along those lines. We've got 22 medium jumbo frets with acrylic dot inlays. Oh yes, and look, the truss rod cover is in the matching checker plate. I think that's what you call it, is it? Yeah. BD, black diamond, yeah, diamond plate, that's it. With these sort of five opposing stripes in a row. Yeah, all it, so, I mean, really the formula's pretty simple. A well-made instrument made from really nice wood with a set neck and quality gear on it, that none of which was made by ESP. You've got Goto, EMG and Grover to complete the picture. And now there is one in the UK for sale. In fact, it's the only one I've seen anywhere for sale. And I think the guy wants about 850 quid for it, which personally I think is a bit pricey, because that doesn't even come with a case. So again, if you are looking for one of these, for a start, make sure it works, make sure all the active stuff is still in there, and that, you know, your battery compartment does exist and does do something, and there isn't anything horrid or melted in there. And we're always looking, mind you, I don't think that's going to go anywhere, is it? Look at the size of that thing. That is a big fat volute. And of course you're going to have a look at where the neck is mated into the body. And yeah, this has got a, you know, there's a bit of buckle rash on this one, but it's shiny, isn't it? I rather like it. So yes, be James Hetfield for a day. And with all of that said, there's nothing else to tell you apart from it weighs just over £8, which is okay. It doesn't feel heavy or cumbersome. It's very nicely balanced, and the pickups are popping out an ear-bleeding 16 plus on my Richter scale. So just the job for heavy metallic music. So yes, thank you all ever so much for tuning in. As always, I shall look forward to seeing you on the next one. Adios amigos. Ta-ra.